You might have noticed clicking on this video that this video was way shorter than it should be for the ending of Skyward Sword. I've never been so frustrated recording an audio as I am now, but I have to record this and say that I recorded the full ending of Skyward Sword, and when I went to check it, it was corrupted. The video file, not the audio file. I have never been as angry as I was, because I don't usually get angry over stuff like that, but this is such an important game to me and such an important series to me that it was actually super frustrating. I didn't know what to do. I sat there lying down, just not thinking of a goddamn thing I could do whatsoever. I thought of like maybe I could try and recover it somehow. I tried everything. I couldn't. It was a moment that honestly I didn't really, I kind of was like, it's hard to explain. I didn't know what to do. And even now, I'm kind of still frustrated. I still have that feeling of frustration in me. That's why this video, or the start of this video, doesn't sound too good, or maybe it sounds kind of weird. What I do have to say, though, is that I was able to salvage something. I was able to salvage the last part of this video. I was able to salvage from the end of the demise fight all the way to the end of the credits. And I mean all the way to the end of the credits, to my reaction to this game. There's a lot of tears, there's a lot of emotions, but I had to actually get this part out to you guys because I feel like this is the most important part. Even though the boss battle and the fight with Graham is missed, and I apologize for that, nothing I could really do, and it frustrates me too. It frustrates me so freaking much. This is like the most fun playthrough I've done, I think, so far, and still. And it's one of my favorite games of all time. It's my favorite Zelda game of all time, and I'm not able to give you a full-on ending to this series. But I have completely got rid of the software that I used to record. It is gone. I do not care about it anymore. I do not care what updates they're going to give. It is gone. It is gone out the window. I'm using a different software. It can honestly go away forever. It's not going to be used for this channel ever again. And I mean it, ever again. Just ever. Here's the video, guys. I hope you enjoy for what it is. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this playthrough as I did. Oh, I have, it's like, I don't know how to describe it. I feel like I've just ran like a freaking 10-kilometer run or something. I feel great and like terrible at the same time. Extraordinary. You stand as a paragon of your kind, human. Mutual respect. No, not mutual, I don't respect you. You fought like no man or demon I've ever known. Though this is not the end. My hate never perishes. I'm out of breath too. It is born anew in a cycle with no end. I will rise again. Those like you, those who share the blood of the goddess and the spirit of the hero, they are eternally bound to this curse. He's setting up every game. An incarnation of my hatred shall ever follow your kind, dooming them to wander a blood-soaked sea of darkness for all time. I'll believe it when I see it. He's like, see you in Wind Waker, man. It wouldn't be Wind Waker. Well, what's the next game? Ocarina? What's the next game? Tell me in the timeline what's the next game. Guys, I don't even know what to say. Like, that was such a good fight. It's such a good boss fight. And just like that. And just like that. We're saying goodbye to motion controls. Probably for a very long time. Or at least for a while on the channel. I confirmed the eradication of the Demon King. His residual consciousness has been absorbed into the Master Sword and is now sealed away. We did it, guys. We did it. Man, I'm so overcome with everything. You've done well, Link. That means a lot. It means a lot coming from you. Oh no. Link. Thank you. I think it's over. Finally. It's all over. Oh, don't cry! You'll make me cry! Nice going, you two. You guys are totally amazing in this little adventure. I like to call the Legend of Groose. That's a little joke. You have to tell us it's a joke afterwards. Joke or not, your contributions to our efforts were heroic. You have my thanks. And that's Impa saying it, Groose. That's Impa saying it. She means it. Be proud. Ah, well, you know, just glad I can make myself useful. I'm happy things turned out okay. Oh, Groose. Hey, so things look pretty sewn up here. What do you guys say? Ready to head back to our time? Granny was really worried about you two. We don't want to keep the old girl in suspense too long. No. No. Oh, I don't know this song. This... Not to just point out the obvious, as you guys know. Oh. This is like top 5 saddest songs for me ever in video games. Easily. Fucking easily, man. Hylia, your grace, or perhaps you prefer Zelda, it pleases me to know you are safe. Master, I must speak with you. Master Link, you have successfully protected the goddess, reborn and defeated demise, fulfilling your role as the hero of legend. My purpose here is complete. Therefore I ask you to dissolve our arrangement as master and servant. Drive the sword into the pedestal before you and I will return to the sword to enter a sleep without end. Master, you have achieved the purpose you were chosen to fulfill. Please set the sword in the pedestal and bring the goddess's mission to an end. It's now time to end to conclude our necessary companionship. I just love this game so much. I love this game so fucking much. And I like think about it I thought about it like every day since I finished it the first time. It's like, I don't know. It's so hard to talk about. It hurts a lot. Link. Link, hear me. My purpose was to obey the command of the goddess and lead you, the chosen hero of this land, on your quest. When I first awoke and began this task, I perceived it as merely serving my function as a servant to her grace. However, I've come to consider the information corresponding to our time together among the most precious data I have on record. Oh, I do not have the capability to fully understand the human spirit, Link. But now at the end of my journey with you, as I prepare to sleep in the Master Sword forever, I experience a feeling I am unable to identify. I lack sufficient data to be sure of my conclusion, but I believe this feeling correlates closest to what you people call happiness. Our partnership is at an end, and even as we speak, I feel my consciousness fading away. Before I enter the sleep that calls me to the sword, I wish to relay you to the words I recorded many times over the course of our journey. Many have said them to you thus far, but I now wish to say them for myself. Thank you, Master Link. Thank you, Master Link. May we meet again in another life. Fuck, dude. I love this game so fucking much. Impa, why? Come with us. I was never good at saying goodbyes like in real life either. And like whenever I have to do it in a video game, it like hurts like double. It's like, it's so weird to think that like tomorrow if I wanted to, I could literally just start up this game and play it again. But like, don't think that's the point. Zelda, your grace, you possess the memories of the goddess. You must understand why that is not possible. I am a being of this age. My place is here. Sorry for sniffling, guys. I'm so sorry. I know that, but you must return to your own time. I will take care of the gate once you pass through. I can't do that. You and I have been through so much together. I don't want to leave you alone. Please, Impa, come back with us. Zelda, at the command of the goddess, I passed through the gate of time. I did so to protect you and aid the fight to prevent this world's destruction. The last remnants of demise are decaying slowly within the sword. Someone must stay behind to watch over the blade. His spirit must not reawaken. He must never be allowed to threaten the world again. This is the nature of the task given to my tribe. As a member of the Sheikah, the goddess' chosen guardians, I gladly welcome this duty. Zelda, I shall watch over the Triforce. Its power is too great to leave in the grasp of man. Dependence on his might is an invitation to disaster. When it has served its purpose, it must be secreted away to lay dormant once again. The knowledge of its existence hidden for... I took a tiny, like, 2-minute break, guys, for mortal history. These are the words that the goddess spoke to me long ago. I remember them well, as do you, I'm sure. That's lovely. It's so fucking nice. Do not despair, Zelda. You and I will surely meet again. Someday. Every single character in this game has like added to it so much. Every meeting has like improved like each other, you know? Whether it be like in a small way between like Link and Impa, or a big way with like Link and Groose. It's awesome. Oh, he run over to him. It's like they're like, that's their like mother now. Or their grandma, I suppose. There's the bracelet. I'm like, again, I never like tried to badmouth other Zelda games. It always comes across like that, I think, sometimes. The most successful, I think, like, depiction of Impa across all the games, for me. Like, for sure. See? I told you we'd meet again. Is she okay? I completely forgot about this, for fuck's sake. What? I didn't remember this at all. Impa. Thank you. Groove's more upset than anything. Thank you for everything. Look at these three. Look at this trio. Where they started at the start and where they are now. And they play this song as well. I clapped last time, so... What can I say about The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword that I haven't said a million times for the past 3 years? This is my favorite Zelda game of all time. Easily. Not even close. It is my favorite Zelda game of all time. There's nothing that comes close to in the other Zelda series. Even though I love the other Zelda games, this is just like... on such a high pedestal for me. And they're playing this song. And they played this scene as well. To me, this is like an emotional roller coaster. Like, that's really, really hard for me to, like, forget. I meant it when I said that. It's if you follow me on Twitter as well, you'll see it. I, like, talk about Skyward Sword, like, all the time. I can't stop thinking about it. Ever since I played it the first time, I couldn't stop thinking about it. I wanna... Like I said just previously, where characters are at the start of this, and including Link as well, by the way, is nothing compared to where they are at the very end. Look at this, she's so scared going into him. I'm gonna bawl all over again. And like, here's the thing, like every time people disagree with me on this, they never have anything to say about it, right? Like, I'm just saying that they'll say like, oh, the dialogue, when I say the dialogue is the best in any Zelda game, they'll go, the dialogue's shit. Okay, tell me why it's shit. Tell me how it's shit. Go on. This music is my backdrop here. When I say that the story is the best, tell me why it's bad. Just do. Tell me why it's bad. And don't talk about gameplay, because that's what everyone always goes to. And the gameplay, and then you have to like return to a dungeon, but tell me why that's bad. Tell me why it's bad. Humor me. And you know what else? Here's the thing. I don't know if I even care at this point. This is my favorite Zelda game of all time. Groos's character development, the development between the relationship between Link and Impa, between Granny and Groose, between the love story between Link and Zelda. The relationship that Link has with all the characters on Skyloft as well, and all the little intricacies that goes into creating each little character on Skyloft as well. Everyone has their own personality and their own little quirk that makes them them. And here's the thing. Skyloft is interesting not because of the sky, but the people in the sky. That's how I felt since the beginning. When I finished this game, that's how I feel now about it. The Skyloft is interesting because of the people that I meet in the sky. Not everything has to be mechanical in terms of gameplay for me. Sometimes the story just has to be on point, and for me, this is where it is. We're revisiting the worlds we've visited before, I suppose, here. It's my favorite Zelda game. It's in my top 11 favorite games of all time, easily. Maybe even top 10. It's my favorite action-adventure game ever. Like, I think, for sure. Like, my favorite action-adventure game ever. Oh, this was a beautiful place to visit as well. How every single different area in this game as well has so much culture as well is so freaking beautiful. How every area feels distinct, but it all feels so connected at the same time. How they tried to, like, interlock each world with the sky as well. And tried to, like, create a history, too. They had a different take on the Gorons in this game that I loved as well, that I wish I could learn more about. There really wasn't one side quest either in this game that I felt like I shouldn't have, that I didn't have to do. Like, I didn't want to do. Because in the end, you always learn something little about them. Even like some of the, I remember one of them was kind of like, oh, I have to keep flying back and forth, which is the bug one. I learned something about characters. I learned something about 2 characters in Skyloft, and how important is that? And again, maybe it's just because I'm a diehard, like, Shenmue fan, and a Yakuza fan, and in those games, like, little details about talking to someone are, like, huge to me. They're massive. I love learning about people's quirks. Because here's, like, again, like, I say this all the time as well, I'd rather learn about how a character makes his eggs than what happened 20 years in his past. Because you can learn more about him that way, by the little things. I truly believe that. I truly do. And I'm sorry for being pretentious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I can't help it. I love this game so freaking dearly. Before the credits do end or anything, I want to say thank you to everyone who watched this. I want to say such a heartfelt thank you to all the beautiful people that watched this. Yes! You've made this such a fantastic experience, as most playthroughs on this channel are because of it. I am so lucky. I'm so fucking lucky to have people that choose to watch my videos. People take time out of their day, precious time, and watch through my videos. I do not care. Adrianuma! I do not care. It's so special to me. And this playthrough with my Skyward Sword nerds, as I like to call you each episode, was so awesome. It was so great. It felt like, and again, I feel like, and I talked about this before, Skyward Sword is such a special place on my channel. Oh no. Rest in peace. While I love all the games on my channel, my cover photo is Skyward Sword. My profile picture is Skyward Sword. You know? I have left a part of me in Skyward Sword, and I don't need to take it back. You can keep it. Nintendo. That's how you say the end. Nintendo. Ah! You deserve this. Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. Oh, there's the boys. Seeing Groose again. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Don't do this to me. Oh, thank God. They didn't make Zelda sing. I would have been done. Bullies don't deserve second chances if they're bullying you, right? But if people can show some sort of redemption through action, not just saying words, not just apologizing, I feel like Groose really has done that. And now he can lead the way for his friends as well. Because it's heartbreaking to him too, you know? He wanted to be with Zelda as well. It's not easy to let someone go that you love. Especially to a man that you believe that you're jealous of at the same time. It's not easy. It takes great strength to do that. Look around. Us. As a child, I always dreamed of a world below. I wanted to see the surface with my own eyes. And feel the land's warmth breeze on my skin. I think I want to live here. I always want to feel solid ground beneath my feet. See the clouds above my head and watch over the Triforce. What about you, Link? What will you do now? I'm just saying, he didn't take his eyes away from Zelda when he was smiling. He didn't go off into a thought. He knew exactly who he wants to be with. As the two birds fly off together. Look, that's... I need everyone. Okay, I'm taking off the pop filter. I need everyone who says they're not in love to not, and doesn't for some reason don't understand the symbolism of it. See their two birds go off together into the sky as Link smiles at her as she asks him what does he want to do with his life. Is this a love story? I'm never this rude, but I'm gonna have to be this time. If you believe it's not, meet me by the bus stop at 4. Choose one weapon. Guys, thank you so much. You can play again in hero mode. Do you want to continue? Sure, let's do it right now. Guys. Yes. Guys, hero is Calvin and welcome to hero mode. No, I'm kidding. I'm really kidding. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you very soon. This has been so much fun.